Do you remember any incidents from your childhood where you did something mischievous, something naughty? Anjali, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also doing great. And how was the day, Anjali?
My day was good. It was as usual.
That's great. That's great. So this is our first session together, right?
Yes, this is for the first time that I'm talking to
Great.
you.
So could you
Yes.
give me an introduction about yourself?
Yes. My name is Anjali Bhatt. I'm originally from Uttarakhand. And when I was 3 to 4 years old, then I moved to Delhi. And after marriage, I moved to Chandigarh. Earlier, I was working in private sectors that never made me satisfied. I also have two kids. So I wanted to do something from home. And English is
Mhm.
the language that I'm crazy about. So last year I created my own YouTube channel, and that is dedicated to the English language only. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's great. That's great. And what are your hobbies?
My hobbies are watching TV and shopping and sleeping. But these
Most
days
important
I'm
hobby.
trying. These days I'm trying to inculcate a habit of reading books in order to improve my English and to expand my knowledge about different topics, so that I can have some knowledge about different things. And yeah, it is also important in maybe in future I might need to discuss these topics with my students. So that's what I'm
Mhm.
trying to do.
That's great. That's great. So what kind of books are you reading? Like,
I
could you
have
give some
different kinds
insight?
of, yes, sometimes these are story books and like motivational books,
Mhm.
and also about English, like how to, what is the psychology of English learning, what kind of things, what kinds of things we should, we should take care of, and basically like what kind of things you should do while learning English, because sometimes we are not
Mhm.
doing things in a proper way. So if we come
Mhm.
to know about the correct way of how to learn English, then it must be good.
Cool. So can you just tell us something about like what mistakes are people making while learning English?
Yeah, because there are two kinds of learning, in the active learning and passive learning. So what everyone is doing, they are focusing on passive learning instead of active learning. So active learning includes like speaking, thinking, writing. So most people avoid that because we are, scared of making mistakes, and we are
Mhm.
scared of getting stuck while speaking to someone. So that's why we are more interested in watching YouTube videos like how to learn English tips and tricks, and we try to listen to podcasts and these kind of things. We try to read books. That is also good. I mean, these things obviously, these are all helpful, but we should focus more on active learning, that is speaking, writing, thinking. That was what uh, written in those books.
Okay, okay, okay. It's great. It's great. And how did you get this idea to start your channel?
As I told you, I have two kids. I was staying at home, I was upset with private sector jobs because these jobs do not have any fixed timing. So if you are a mom, if you are a mother, then you need to take care of other things. So that's
Mhm.
why I thought that I should give some time, I should spend time with my kids, my family. And once I was trying to search on Google that how to teach kids, like to my own son, like how to teach him at
Mhm.
home. And then I came across some of the videos, some kinds of tips and tricks, and then I thought that English is not really that difficult as we think it to be. So that's
Mhm.
how I try to do that. And also I was no staying at home, I wanted to do something on my own. So, and English is the language that I'm really passionate about, and I have always wanted to work somewhere where I could help people. So I think this is the best job. Yes, it fits all my, like maybe requirements, you can say, or like whatever you want.
Criterias.
That is, yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And how old are your kids?
My elder son is 8 years old, and the younger one is he's just about to 3.
Okay, okay. So do
Yeah,
they
so
fight
he
sometimes?
keeps me engaged, yeah, all the time. Not sometimes, all the time. And my younger son, he is very mischievous. He doesn't sit at a place even for a single moment. So I have to take care of him. I have to keep an eye on him all the time. And
Mhm.
that's why I'm not able to focus on my YouTube channel or on other things, because all the time he keeps me engaged with him.
Ah, right.
Yes.
So do you remember any incident of his naughtiness, of his mischievousness?
Mischievousness, yes.
Something that he did? Anything that you can recall right now?
Yes, no, I cannot recall, because all the time he is doing these things. He tries to play with switches. He tries to play uh, to take his hand inside the cooler, where you uh,
Uh, the
where
front
you
part of the cooler.
yeah, yeah, right. And then he likes to play with knives. He tries to play with my books, and then he will go out playing with, like, sometimes it's very dangerous to leave your son like that. So
Mhm.
everything, whatever you can imagine that a child should not do, he does all those things.
All the forbidden things, he's doing that.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So were you also like this in your childhood?
No, I don't think so. I was very calm. I was very peaceful. So,
Mhm.
but his story, my elder son, he is good. He was not that difficult to deal with, but he is my younger son. It's very difficult to manage him. Yes.
Mhm.
I sometimes I get crazy. I go crazy. I am not even able to handle anything. When something is making you frustrated all the time, and then you are not in a situation to think anything. You are just blank. So it's very difficult. I cannot express in my thoughts. I cannot speak properly what I feel, what I'm going through right now.
Uh,
Yes.
that's cool. So do you remember any incidents from your childhood where you did something mischievous, something naughty?
No, no. As I told you, I was very calm. I was like very kind of introvert. I was introvert. So what an introvert person, an introvert child doesn't do much things. He will
Mhm.
sit wherever you will ask him or her to uh, be at place.
And what do you think is the difference between kids back then and kids now?
Now kids have changed a lot these days, because they have when I was in my first year, then uh, I was given a phone, mobile phone, like Nokia. It was very simple. These days,
Mhm.
the since the day a child is born, um, he is using phones. I mean, we are taking selfies, so he is getting to know all these things, like how are these things, how to operate these things. They have
Mhm.
television, they have mobile phones, they have everything, computer, laptop. So now they don't go out much. They like to play at home, like playing video games on phone and sometimes on laptop, watching TV. Different kinds of channels are there, which were not available in our time. So we
Mhm.
used to be physically active. We used to go out and play with our friends. But these days, kids are like, they are stressed. Sometimes they are depressed because things are changed. You know, they have different kinds of things to be worried about. Like
Mhm.
my friend has this thing. He has a cycle, this kind of cycle, and I want this. I want that video game. I want this. So we were not like that.
Mhm. That's true. That's true. And what games did you play when you were small?
We used to play hide and seek, kabaddi, and I don't know how
Pakran
many.
Pakadai,
Pakram pakrai, yes.
yeah, Chupan
Pakram
Chupai.
pakrai, chupam chupai, yes. We used to roam around here and there. Sometimes we used to
Mhm.
play with those, I don't know what do we call that, the thing that fly. It's a uh, it shines, I don't know.
Okay,
Uh,
that's a very vague description.
no,
Bird,
no, it's like very
pencil,
tiny kind of
pencil.
flies, and I don't know. It shines when it's dark.
It's a radium kind of thing, something.
Yes. So we used to play with them. Like at night, we used to catch.
Okay, fireflies,
Yes,
fireflies,
I think yes,
jugnu,
fireflies. Yes,
jugnu.
Jugnu. So we used to catch many fireflies, and then we used to take them into a room, and we will turn off the lights, and then the room would be full of lights, full of shining, full of uh, like stars. Yes. So
Oh,
we were like
this,
that.
this was creative, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm. And you were not afraid of the fireflies?
No, I was not alone. I had my brothers, my siblings, and other friends. So we used to be together, and then we would do such things.
Oh, oh, this was creative, I think. That's crazy. And I also heard that some people used to just catch dragonflies as well.
Dragonfly. Okay.
Hmm.
Maybe.
So did you try something like that?
Nah, no.
Hmm. Good.
So
And
yes, and then we used to play like ghar ghar, like when we were at home,
uh,
brother and sister. So we would be acting like, yes, you are staying at home, you are cooking food, and someone is going
mm,
to school and just getting them ready and making lunch or dinner. So we used to play those kinds of games, and those were, I think, best games, best
mm,
sports, not sports, but yes, the activities
games we
that,
can call them.
yes.
Hmm.
So those are much better. But now you are
Hmm.
just sitting at home, you are just playing with your screen all the time, and that is also not good for your health, for your eyes. You are not physically
Hmm.
active. So yeah.
Hmm. So those were, I think, the classic games. Pakadam
Yes,
Pakadai, Chupan Chupai.
yes,
Barf
yes,
Pani
yes.
was also there. Did you play
Yes,
Barf
yes.
Pani?
Yeah, but fun, yes, I think. But I now I don't remember how to play that. What kind of things are there in those kind of activities? And when there was like when was out, we used to play together, and that was different kind of thing, different kind of experience. Now that doesn't happen. Everyone has
Hmm.
inverter and generator in their home. I mean, in homes and like in business. So now everyone is taking at their homes, so they don't go out.
Hmm. So, and I think when father used to come from work, we all used to run at our homes.
Yes, we would be
Your
very
papa,
happy.
okay.
Yes. And when they would get something like some vegetables, at home, so we used to like if there were carrots, so we will like every like our siblings, they would get carrots one by one. They would eat, and then the
Mhm.
vegetables gone.
Just like that.
Yes, that
Um,
life was different. It was beautiful life.
hmm.
Yeah.
It had its own charm,
Yes,
that
yes.
life as well.
Yes.
That's true.
And Sundays used to be very amazing in our times.
Mhm.
Sundays, when it was Sunday, we would cook something different. In my time, it was Rajma Chawal, and that used to be my favorite. So it was a special day on when I mean on Sunday we used to make Rajma Chawal. We used to watch a lot of serials like Shaktiman, and
Uh,
I don't know what kind of serials were there.
Shaktiman was there.
Betal, Shaktiman, Chandrakanta, something like that.
Mahabharat Ramayana. There was
Mahabharata,
also.
Sri Krishna. Yes.
Um,
That time
hmm.
was really amazing. Now it has lost. No.
Hmm.
Now these days they cannot know the value of that time, because now every day is like Sunday. Nothing is new,
Hmm.
you know. So
So if you could go back into that time, would you want to do that?
actually, no, I'm happy. I'm not. It's not that I'm sad now. I'm happy. I'm enjoying each and every moment. But yes, those memories you can never forget. Those
Hmm.
memories. Obviously, everyone wants to live those moments again, but it's no point when that is not going to happen. It's not. There's no point to think about that.
Wow.
We will move forward. We are ready to get some beautiful more experiences in our life.
Hmm.
We are waiting for that. We are just living our lives. What
That's
about
true.
you?
So,
What about you? Do you also want to go back into your childhood and you
nah. I think
no?
like it's since it's already gone, we should prepare
Yes,
for the future.
right. We have lived that life. We have enjoyed.
Hmm.
Right.
It
Yes.
had its charm, but now it's over. It's time
Yes.
to make, as you said, it's time to make new memories and have
Maybe
new
and
experiences.
also one more thing that now we are used to our mobile phones screens, so we cannot even live a single day without these gadgets.
Mhm.
Can you live even for 1 hour without phones?
Because I
No.
have Clapingo machine. That's a fact.
That is different thing. Even right now
Hmm.
you are also using screen, no matter what is the purpose, but
Hmm.
still you are using.
That's
I mean,
true.
life now there's no life without using these gadgets. You have to
Uh,
use. You have to make it. These have become a part of your lives. You
mhm.
cannot. Yes. So it's very difficult to think about like how would be life if there's no gadget.
Um, we're gonna leave this question for your viewers, for your subscribers, and
Yes. Maybe.
it was great talking to you, Anjali.